A minor. Left hand. Okay, next, D major. Watch your thumb, keep your thumb standing. Yeah. Thumb, 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 thumb. if you're making mistakes, slower is better, huh? Next, B minor. So remember, so what happens to the relative minor is it takes the same key signature of the relative major. So it would have the same key signature as D major. Okay. But what happens is the seven, so one, two, three, four, five, six. The seven and the eight should be a half step. Okay. 5, 4, 5, yes. One more time. Left hand. so last one would be F. But how do you form your relative minor again? What's the formula? Yeah. So you adapt the key signature of the major, the relative major. This is harmonic minor, huh? This there's different kinds of minor keys. You have relative minor. That's a different one also. Harmonic minor. You have natural minor, and you have the melodic minor. So what you're doing is harmonic minor, relative harmonic minor. Okay. The difference between harmonic and natural is natural, you're also getting the key signature of the major, but you're not making the 7 and 8 half step. Okay, it's gonna be like a whole step. Harmonic, the difference is that 7 and 8 should be a half step. Okay. Melodic minor is also a different cup of tea, but we'll do that later on. All right, so F and then the minor of F. Actually D, then G, the minor of G. So that would be what? E minor. So move 3 steps down. Yeah, can you try that again? The chords. Ay, ay, ay. Hello. Just sit down and watch ate. Okay. So we did C, G, and D. Let me just put that on bold. Just review that. And then maybe next time we'll do A, E, B for lesson. But for videos, you have to pass everything. So we're just doing the major sharps. We still have to go to the flats. Okay. Anyways, so let's review how well do you know your scales. So remember the last time, let me just show my screen here. Last time I think I shared with you that the scale has degrees, right? So for example, if you have C, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. What are your major chords? You have your first chord would be when you play it on the feet. That's a major. Okay, what's the other two chords that would be major in this? Four? Yes, that's right. You're gonna have the four, and then what else? Huh? The fifth or the dominant. Okay, so this is what I'm. Let's learn the name. So the one is always called the tonic. Okay, the four is always called the subdominant because it is under the dominant, subdominant. Okay, and then the five is dominant. Okay, these are your major chords. Okay, so aside from the Roman numeral system that we did the last time, let's just talk about the scale degree. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1 when you go back to C, right? So let's see. If you're in D major, what is scale degree number 3? What note? F what? Yes, you have to remember the sharps. Next, if you are on F, what's your scale degree 5? C. Okay, so automatically when you play the chord F A C, that C is a 5. I mean that's just a shortcut. The 7 of C. Good. The 4 of E. A. Are you sure B? Your first answer was right. The fifth of 5. The fifth of A. E. The 2 of B. C sharp. Okay. The 7 of E. The note right before E. That will be the 7 E. Okay. All right. So that's how you think about it. The scale degrees. Next. Let's go. Can you play for me? So did we do augmented the last time? I don't remember. Augmented chords or just the diminished? We did augmented chords, right? Okay. So, can you play for me? Can you play for me? Let me just get here. Ay, ay, ay. D minor chord, please. G diminished chord. Mm. How do you do? Yes, okay. And then B flat diminished. First turn into first into a minor. Well, let's not do B flat because we're not doing B flat major scale yet. Let's do A. A diminished. Yes, that's right. And then um, B minor. Okay. Can you spell that out for me? Yeah, but if it's let's turn it into a diminished. Okay, that's good. Next, let's do cadences. So we have been doing the 145 scale. So let's just do key. Okay, hold on. Oops. What happened to my top? Never mind. Okay, so let's just do 1, and then 4, and then 5 for C major for now. Okay, now let's turn that into did I tell you about inversions already? Not yet, because it's been a while since we did this. Inversions, okay, not yet. Uh, this is what happens with inversions, huh? So the root position, okay, let me just show you my screen, and then maybe I can play it here. Okay, hold on. What happened to this? Good. Classroom destroy. I need the printer cable. Yeah, it's done. Let me just hold on. Okay. And then the screen for this should be, let me show you my screen so you can see. But I have to make sure. Okay. It's doing the scale. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. Display options. I want it to be chords. Okay. Let's share my screen. All right. So you're used to playing this. Bum, 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 bum. That's what you do. Dove, can you get me my printer cable? What's up? Can you tell me? Printer cable. Okay, so you were playing C, E, G. And then when you play your fifth, you usually go from G, B, D. Now, when we do our chords for the scales, you do it like this, right? So that would be C, E, G. And then you invert it. You make it E, G, C, right? E, G, C. And then you make it G, C, E. Those are all inversions. Okay. So the first one, C, E, G. So that's the root position, right? Okay, root position. Then you move to E, G, C. Then that becomes your first inversion, right? And then the next one, G, C, E, that's your second inversion. Okay. Why first? Why second? Okay. Basically, what happens is when you are in first inversion, the second note, which is the E, becomes the bottom note. And then the G now, when it's the bottom note, it becomes the second inversion. Okay. So that's just the easy way to say it for now. So when I show you something like this, okay, I'm not sure if you've seen this before in lead sheets. This is how it looks like. For example, if you play this, can you play this for me, the D major? Play the whole chord, the tonic, the root. So it will be the chord, right? Yeah. Now, in many pop chords or lead sheets, when you see something like this is the first inversion. Okay. Which means that your bass will be F sharp. Okay. So if you play that with your right hand, it will be this. But the thing is, when you're playing the lead sheets, you're not just playing with your right hand, right? So when you play it with both hands, basically your right hand is playing D major, but your left hand is playing F sharp. Okay, can you try that? So F sharp left, and then D. So this is played by the right hand. This is inverted. Right hand on the left and left hand on the right. That's how they write it. Okay. Um, so you're gonna see that this is first inversion in pop chords, is what we call it. And then you have the D. You have this one. Can you play it for me? Yeah. So you have A major, but A in the bottom. Okay. So if you see something like this, tell me if it's first or second inversion and then play it for me. What is this? What is this? First or second inversion? Second inversion. Okay, how about what if you have, let's make your life a little difficult. So if it's a small letter, it's minor. Okay, and then you have this. Yeah, second inversion. Yes. So D minor. Now, in song sheets, for example, if you're looking at Hillsong stuff, then it will be like this: D min instead of a small one. Or sometimes it would be this way: D min. That's also D minor. Okay. D min over A. Same thing. Okay. Next, let's try G min, G minor, and then this one. What's that? Yeah, that's how it would be. All right. Good. So my assignment for you is, sorry, I'm gonna give you a song sheet. Let me just show you this song sheet here that I have. Hold on. So IVMS. Sorry. This is- Okay. Do you know this song? He knows my name? Okay, I'm sure you know that. So, you start with D major. You're gonna play. That would be the next chord is, what do you think that is? E, EM7. What do you think that means? EM7. Okay, so E minor. Right? You're gonna play E minor, and then the seventh chord. What is the seventh chord in the scale of E? D. So you basically play the D also. Okay. Um, let's go back to our lead sheet. Okay. So, okay, and then F sharp ang bass. That's your chord. Then D major, A. 4, 5, A suspended. Ah, suspended. We haven't touched this yet. Maybe next time. But just play A and then go to G. Go to chorus. So what happens here? You have a G7. Now you can make your chords now a little bit more. what I'm doing? I'm just playing one, 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 one on the right, and then bass line is every half note. And chorus too. These are all tonic, by the way. Then you change. Okay. Kasi you sing. So sayang naman your voice. So you should be able to play and sing at the same time, di ba? So can you take a picture, please? She has a very good voice. Someone's here watching you. Okay. All right. So that's for our theory. Can we, in our remaining time, let's do some rhythm exercises. Let's just do rhythm menagerie. Take out your metronome, please. And you need to, let's do it at 80. Actually, 90. We already did 8 notes last time. So let's do this one. So this is two-handed, right lap, left hand. So it's gonna be. Just, can you do it on 90, please? Number two, line number two. Let's do that again. Let's do that again one more time. Oh, how do you do that Thai? Pa 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 pam. But try again. But do you have to wait until the half note is done before you play the left hand? No, right? It basically, if you were playing this, this is a hold and then you play the left hand. Let's try the second measure again. One more time. Okay. Next, third line. One more time. You are on 90, right? I cannot hear your metronome if you're together. Maybe you share the sound?
I can just
Share your sound.
confirm.
It's okay, because I can hear the first beat, but not the second, third, and fourth. Oh, there you go. It's okay. Good. Next. Fourth line. You have to tie that. Okay, again. Okay, good. So can you take a picture of this as well? 200 rhythms. And next time I want you to do it at 120 with the music. Let me show you where to get the music after you take a picture. Done? Okay. And then this one also, because you have the snap here. Okay. And then this one, it's 7. Okay. So I have the music for this available on YouTube. So what you can do is, let me just show you. Let me show additional screen. So there's a website for you, student resources. I'll give you the link for this, but let me just show you. So you have here the rhythm menagerie tracks. So when you click here, all the music, we're on unit 7. We just did unit 6. So unit 6, and then what was that, level 3? We did 200 rhythms. So this is your assignment, to do 200 rhythms. So what you do is you just play this. Okay, let me share my. So it's in 3 rhythms basically. I think it will show you, like here. It says here, line 1, tempo 100. So it becomes fast. So I want you to do the tempo 100 for each of the rhythms. Okay. Um, yeah. So this line 3, and can you add that on your video so we don't have to do it next time? Yeah, because next week is going to be Suzuki. Yeah. Parami na parami yung video mo. All right, so that's it. Any questions before we end? All right. Okay, sige, I'll see you next time.